Hello, good morning. Well, not good morning, but good afternoon. And I just wanted to come on here and just let everybody know that I have wonderful news. That just last Monday, I know that I had shared about me finishing my computer user support specialist program, and that same week, I was contacted by a recruiter, and I didn't even apply for this job. What I did was I applied for, well, I received the email about a different type of job. It was not the job that I wanted to do at all, but I gave the lady my resume because it was going to be like just less than 30 days. And I said, well, I could just do this for the summer, not even a whole summer, but at least I have some extra money in my pocket. And plus I knew I would still have to do Uber after the fact, but it was not what I wanted to do. But I just said, okay, I'll go ahead and I will apply for it. I gave the lady my email and my daughter's email, and just want to share that my daughter was not she had came out here. I picked her up from Georgia in January, and since that time, until recently, because she got a job now, she didn't have a job either. And I told her to come out. I gave her like the opportunity. I told her, I said, it's up to you if you want to come, because my daughter, she's grown now. So, and she was living with my parents, so she was still in very good care. She wasn't like struggling, but she wants a job. So anyway, so I told her she could come out here if she wants to come out here. And then she said, yeah, she wanted to come out here. So I went up there and got her, and, thinking that it was going to be easy for her to get a job. I just got done working at Amazon, so I was thinking it was going to be easy for me to get a job, even though from my past experience being here, it took since I got here June 2023, and the only type of job I was given was like, really physically hard jobs. And then on top of that, I was driving Uber, and the cleaning one, not only was it labor too hard on my body, but the person wasn't paying me right. And then working for Amazon, we all know Amazon warehouse is too much. So worked in two different warehouses. One, I was like, I didn't like the atmosphere there. I was like, I'm out of here. And then the other one, they had let me go. So after that, I just wanted to go pick up my daughter. So fast forward, we didn't have a job. But like I shared before, I was like searching on, ways that I can probably make my resume better. I took a free course on edX Verizon platform, taking AI. And then I still was searching for programs, see if there was, because I'm a veteran, I wanted to see if the VA had any other programs, and they did. So I was able to go to school for free through the VA. And the cool part was, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but before I even had my daughter, when I first joined the military, I wanted to do IT. I wanted to do it, but they didn't give me the opportunity at that time. But still, and I was able to get the opportunity now. And just wanted to say, when I think about it, it makes me feel like, God, He knows when we're praying, or when we asking the Lord for something, which is the same thing, just talking to the Lord. It's not like He says no. It's just not right now. And I feel like my past, of all the things I had, the type of jobs I worked, all the experiences I've had, they was very important for character building. And your character is very important. You need your character to be built up. You need to be able to have good work ethic. All the good qualities of having a good character. So I believe that all of those experiences, job experiences, whether it was good or bad, it still had a really amazing effect on me. It really helped me to be a better person. So now this year, I after finishing my program, getting back to this, so after finishing my program, I feel it was, I think in 2024, I was looking for staffing agencies to see if they could help me get a job, because I really wanted a sit down job, and but they never contacted me about a job, and I did apply for a job, and I ain't getting. I think I got like a. I don't know if it was one agent. I don't know if it was this agency or another agency, but it wasn't. I didn't get a job basically with the staffing agency at that time. So fast forward, when I was done taking the last day of my class, the class ended at 12, and I received an email from the staffing agency at 12:30, and that was when she was talking about the warehouse job, the job I really didn't want to do, and I even gave her my daughter's resume. So it was like kind of weird how it was going, because I was trying to get like, okay, so how do I start? But she gave my resumes, me and my daughter resume, to the recruiting people, and I just let it go, because I was like, I didn't hear nothing about that job, and then I just let it go. And then I think it was Wednesday last week, because I'm gonna post this on Monday, so last week it was on Wednesday, and I had got a call. I was studying, because I'm studying for the CompTIA A+, and I was studying at, looking at, it's a man named Professor Messer, so I was looking at his videos, and I get a call, and it's the recruiter, and he's telling me about this amazing job, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and it's like, this is the perfect job for entry level. It's a service desk job, and it's a perfect job, because they help you, to teach you, and I feel like it's the perfect way to get into the door of IT. It's just perfect. And so anyway, so he was like, can you go to the Thursday, the next day, can you go for an interview? And I was like, yes, I can, because I'm already ready to go. I'm like, come on. And so, and you know what's amazing? Because I was like thinking, because I was applying for jobs, and the school that I went through, they have like a platform that helps you to keep track of jobs. So I was applying on LinkedIn, I was applying on Indeed, and I was looking, it's like different slots that you put your jobs that you apply for. So it's one that you're thinking about, a slot, then it's one that you apply for, then you have the interview, then you have like the results of the interview. So I was looking at the interview one, and I was like, I just had a passing thought, like, that's how am I gonna get one of those interviews? How am I gonna get one of those jobs in that slot for the interview? Just thinking that. And then next thing you know, later on, I'm studying, and the man calls me, the recruiter, and like I said, he said, well, can you go to an interview the next day? And I say yes. So the next day I got there 10 a.m. and the lady loved me. First of all, when I was talking to the recruiter, he said this was really precious, but he said it because I was like, this is amazing. He was like, it's like a match made in heaven. So I really believe the Lord, he did it. He did everything. And then after that, went to go see the hiring manager. It was 2 people, but it was so laid back, because my prayer was like, just let it be easy. It was so easy. She did most of the talking. It was really so amazing. And she loved me. I loved her. I loved the company. It's really cool. And I got to see like where the cybersecurity people at. I got to see the service desk area. I got to see like the hip lounge area. They even said, well, should we show her? Because they were so happy with the interview that they was like, can we just show you around? Let's go show her, give her a tour. And I was like, I'm gonna get the tour. So anyway, so it's so exciting. I'm so happy. So after that, the tour, I was just like, telling her just, please. And, so she shook my hand, I shook her hand. And after that, I told because I had to call my recruiter and let him know that I was done with the interview. And I told him how it went. And he said, okay. So he said she was going to call him in 10 minutes. And so I got home and I got a call from him, because the first thing I was doing, I already asked other people to pray. But then after that, I just went and I said, let me go ahead and I said, because my daughter's calling, so I'm getting distracted. But anyway, so I said, let me go spend time with the Lord, because I'm looking at my daughter calling me and I want to finish this video. So anyways, I said, let me go pray, because I just want to thank the Lord. And then as I'm thanking the Lord, I get a phone call and he said she loved me, I got the job, and she was very excited. So I just wanted to come on here and just say that, everything's going to work out. If you're looking for a job, just give it to the Lord. I start this Tuesday coming up. So that's going to be tomorrow after y'all look at this video. So I just wanted to come on here and just share how grateful I am, and how sometimes it feels like it feels like nothing's working out, because I came out here for ministry. And sometimes it feels like everything is just like, Lord, I'm here, and where I came from, I didn't have to work, but I came here only to have to work, to struggle. Sometimes I don't even have enough money for food. And now, finally, after I went through this wonderful path, I finally got a job. My daughter even got a job. So I just want to say, just believe all things work for the good of those who love the Lord, who are called according to his purpose. So be blessed and believe. And I just wanted to give an update. All right. God bless y'all. Have a beautiful day. Bye.